Welcome to Budgeting 101, where we'll delve into the essential principles of financial management and explore strategies for creating and maintaining a budget that works for you. Whether you're aiming to save for a rainy day, pay off debt, or achieve long-term financial goals, mastering the art of budgeting is key to financial success. Understanding the importance of budgeting. At its core, a budget is a financial roadmap that helps you track your income, expenses, and savings goals. It provides a clear picture of where your money is going and empowers you to make informed decisions about your finances. Budgeting is not about restricting yourself or depriving yourself of life's pleasures. Rather, it's about aligning your spending with your priorities and values. By establishing a budget, you gain control over your finances and set yourself up for financial stability and freedom. Steps to creating a budget. 1. Assess your financial situation. Start by taking stock of your income, including wages, salaries, bonuses, and any other sources of revenue. For example, if you work a full-time job, your income may consist of a monthly salary of $3,000 before taxes. Additionally, if you have a side hustle, such as freelance writing or consulting, you may earn an extra $500 per month on average. Next, list all your expenses, including fixed costs like rent, mortgage, utilities, and insurance. For instance, your rent may amount to $1,200 per month, utilities $150, and insurance premiums $100. These fixed costs remain relatively stable month to month. Variable expenses like groceries, dining out, entertainment, and transportation can vary. Suppose you spend approximately $300 on groceries, $200 on dining out, $100 on entertainment, and $150 on transportation each month. These variable expenses may fluctuate based on your lifestyle and discretionary spending habits. By meticulously documenting your income and expenses, you gain clarity on your financial situation and lay the groundwork for effective budgeting and financial planning. 2. Set financial goals. Determine your short-term and long-term financial goals, whether it's building an emergency fund, paying off debt, saving for a vacation, or investing for retirement. For example, a short-term financial goal could be to establish an emergency fund equivalent to 3 months' worth of living expenses, totaling $6,000. This emergency fund serves as a safety net to cover unexpected expenses such as medical bills or car repairs without resorting to high-interest credit card debt. On the other hand, a long-term financial goal might involve saving for retirement. Suppose you aim to retire comfortably at age 65 with a retirement savings goal of $1 million. By setting clear and measurable objectives, you can tailor your budgeting efforts to prioritize savings contributions towards achieving these goals. Having clear objectives in mind will guide your budgeting decisions and keep you motivated along the way as you witness progress towards your financial aspirations. Differentiate between needs and wants. Differentiating between needs and wants is essential for effective budgeting. Needs are essential expenses required for basic living, such as housing, food, and healthcare, while wants are discretionary expenses for non-essential items and experiences. 3. Allocate your income. Once you've identified your income and expenses, allocate your income towards essential needs, financial goals, and discretionary spending. Aim to prioritize savings and debt repayment, while leaving room for occasional indulgences and leisure activities. 4. Track your spending. Monitoring your expenses is crucial for staying on track with your budget. Utilize tools like budgeting apps, spreadsheets, or pen and paper to record your expenditures and compare them against your budgeted amounts. For example, suppose you use a budgeting app like Mint or YNAB, You Need a Budget, to track your spending. These apps sync with your bank accounts and credit cards, categorizing your transactions automatically and providing insights into your spending patterns. Alternatively, you might prefer the simplicity of a spreadsheet, where you manually input your expenses and categorize them accordingly. Another method is using the traditional pen and paper approach, where you jot down your expenses daily in a notebook. Whichever method you choose, the key is consistency and accuracy in recording your expenditures. This practice allows you to identify areas of overspending and make adjustments as needed, helping you stay aligned with your budgeting goals and financial priorities. Tips for sticking to your budget. 1. Be realistic. Set realistic expectations and goals when creating your budget. Avoid setting overly ambitious targets that may be difficult to achieve, as this could lead to frustration and abandonment of your budgeting efforts. For example, if you typically spend $600 per month on dining out and entertainment, aiming to cut this expense entirely might be unrealistic and unsustainable. Instead, consider setting a more achievable goal, such as reducing your dining out and entertainment expenses by 20% to $480 per month. This gradual approach allows for adjustments to your lifestyle without feeling deprived or overwhelmed. By setting realistic goals, you set yourself up for success and increase the likelihood of sticking to your budget over the long term. Review and adjust regularly. Life is dynamic, and your financial circumstances may change over time. Regularly review your budget and make adjustments as necessary to reflect changes in income, expenses, or financial goals. 2. Practice discipline. Exercise discipline and self-control when it comes to spending. Learn to differentiate between impulsive purchases and mindful spending that aligns with your priorities and values. 3. Use cash envelopes. Consider using the cash envelope system, where you allocate cash into envelopes designated for specific spending categories. Once the cash in an envelope is depleted, you refrain from spending further in that category until the next budgeting period. 4. Celebrate milestones. Celebrate your budgeting milestones and achievements along the way, whether it's reaching a savings goal, paying off a credit card, or sticking to your budget for a consecutive month. Acknowledge your progress and use it as motivation to stay committed to your financial plan. In conclusion, budgeting is a fundamental skill for achieving financial wellness and pursuing your financial goals. By following these principles and strategies for creating and sticking to a budget, you can take control of your finances, reduce financial stress, and pave the way toward a brighter financial future. Remember, the journey to financial freedom begins with a single budgeting step. Happy budgeting.